Welcome back. So I hope you were watching, and if you were the last couple of days and you noticed I wasn't here. First and foremost, let me say thank you so much to Joe Bob for filling in. Great, great guest host. Thank you, brother. So if you wonder where I was at, I traveled to Mar-a-Lago to attend the premiere of my good friend Scott Lobaido's new documentary film called The Relentless Patriot. Now, it doesn't hit theaters until May, but let me tell you, as soon as tickets go on sale in April, buy your ticket. This film not only opened my eyes about what a great patriotic American that Scott is, but it just reinforced that one person can make a difference. And I didn't realize that for the past 35 years of his 59 years on this rock, Scott has been this conservative, outspoken activist. I didn't know we had those in our movement. Usually it's the radical lefties out there, right? Screaming on streets and doing stuff. This guy's been arrested like a dozen times. He's been out sticking up for the flag, for the country, as a patriot. So while I was there, we took to the red carpet, spoke with some of our good friends in the America First movement, like Kevin and Braeden Sorbo, Rudy and Andrew Giuliani, the filmmakers behind Relentless Patriot, which, believe it or not, the studio, the director, these filmmakers, these are Hollywood guys. And they're making a film about a conservative, and they did the premiere at Mar-a-Lago, at Trump's home. What's that tell you? It tells you we're winning the culture war. We just got to keep pushing. We got to create our own media, like OAN, create our own social media, like Truth, create our own films, like this documentary. Take a look.
Yeah, it's less about me, even though I'm a middle child. I like the attention. It's
Me too.
It's more about, this is the 11th hour. Every election cycle they're like, this is the end of the country. No, this is it. This is it.
I agree.
And there's still people that are asleep. A lot of people are waking up, because I was trying to wake people up and nobody listened, but they're starting to listen. Organizations like your organization, director. This guy's a director. And he came out of the closet as a conservative and the studio producer.
Because we're turning into Russia, we're turning into North Korea, we're turning into Cuba, for crying out loud. I mean, nobody's taking boats from Key West to Cuba, are they? Because I don't think they are.
Yeah.
But
Or Haiti.
I love what he stands for. He came up to me and he said, "I love what you stand for. You're the bravest man in Hollywood." And I said, "Well, you're in the art world and I'm in the film world. But I'll tell you, it's insane what we're doing right now to people and the freedoms we're losing over and over again. I never thought it would happen in this country."
You have a constant flow of endless entertainment. Most of it is lewd, pornographic, it's inappropriate, it's left-leaning, and so people are getting this streamline of dangerous ideals put right into their eyeballs. I mean, music is one of the worst things happening right now in culture, and music has a direct gateway access to your soul. You don't need to vet any music. Your brain just hears it and it gets right into you. And so you have all these guys who are growing up with pornography, they're growing up with sex in movies, lust, all these different things, and it's making them weak, it's making them feminine, and it's making them inherently anti-political, because when you have nationally patriotic men, they're not going to be left-leaning. That's just not how it works. And so, yeah, we can definitely win the fight. It's just a matter of social media being used for good when it's right now being used for evil.
When you think about the dire straits that our country is in, that you've said, I mean, you need patriots that are willing to get out there, to stand up, to talk about the importance of our constitutional republic, and how important, really, Dan, these next 8 months are in continuing our constitutional republic. Because the truth is, when they say democracy is on the ballot, you have a party in the Democrats that don't care at all about the Constitution, and you have Donald Trump, who has done nothing but make our country a better place. And that's really what we're fighting for here over the next 8 months.
But when I met Scott, I started to learn that everything he was protesting for, all the themes that he was, putting in his art were all the things that I wanted to deal with in my movies. Like I had done a lot of work with veterans before. That could continue my body of work there. But then, his protesting with law enforcement, all the things that were really upsetting me, Scott, was nailing. Christianity, attack on Christianity, kneeling for the flag, burning the flag, destroying our cities, attacking our culture. It's just, every Scott Lobaido is all of that. And so with this movie, I was able to explore so many themes that I wanted to at that moment.
What is a studio like yours doing, getting involved with some radical, crazy, right-wing conspiracy theorist like Scotty Lobaido, that nut job? How dare you? You're going to be blacklisted. You're never producing films again in America.
Luckily, we self-finance. We self-finance our own projects. We have our own distribution outlets. And I believe when people, I heard you ask somebody earlier, do you think there's a shift? We are the shift. I think we're the shift. We have enough money. We're making offers to buy some pre-existing studios, pretty big, landmark. I'm looking you in the camera. Landmark studios that have been around for 100 years that we're going to put together, and we're going to take media back. That's our goal, Dan. We're going to take media back. It's our time now. They've had their shot, and look what they did. They ruined the world.
Well, we're going to save it. Big thanks and a huge congratulations to Scott Lobaido, his whole team, the folks at Global Ascension there, who you heard from, Joshua, the director, Chris, President Trump for stopping in, saying hello, Siggy Flicker, who helped co-found Jexit, all the people that put together the event. It was amazing. But moreover, when that film comes out, and we're going to be talking about it over the next 2 months a lot, so get used to my broken record. Because if you can produce a film that I watch and you make me have the hairs on my hands stand up from patriotism, and you got tears pouring down my face at least 3 or 4 times in that movie, it's a good damn movie. And it will, let me just tell you, it will reinvigorate you to be patriotic, to be out there waving your flag, to be an America First patriot, and to make a difference. Whether you're one guy like Scott Lobaido or you're part of a team, it doesn't matter. It will inspire you. Trust me. We all got to get involved. We got 8 months left.